This is going to be a general Thanksgiving reading. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. You know, this reading is intended to just celebrate good people, good food, good energy. I know that many of you in the United States and around the world are celebrating Thanksgiving, and I felt compelled to sit down here today and tell you a little bit about something I'm very grateful for. Now, naturally, I'm very thankful for all of you who support me and give me kind words. My cat passing away this week has been very eye-opening about the level of love and care that has been here for me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Yesterday, I had a very surreal experience where what started out as a not so great day ended up being really nice, despite the details. I encountered a water main leak in my basement, and it was an emergency where I had to call a lot of people. And randomly, I had a plumber come by who I've never met before, who arrived on the scene and really took care of me. And I'm so thankful to him. And it showed me that there are good people in this world. And when I needed it most, after all the things I've been through this week, he demonstrated strength, great character, and a kind heart. And he did an amazing job in my home. We spent 8 hours together and got to know each other really, really well. And it was a very surreal kind of spiritual experience, and I'm very thankful for it. You know, it's amazing how we meet people. I don't know in the comments if you've ever had situations like this where you met somebody just randomly, you know, through an emergency situation or an unhappy situation or a difficult situation. But sometimes we just meet people who can, you know, help or just make us feel a little bit better during tough times. So I'm very grateful for this situation yesterday, despite it being expensive for me and difficult and worrisome. But it was a blessing in the end because now my house is fixed and, you know, made a new friend. And it just is a really eye-opening to the fact that there are good people in this world. Please don't forget that there are good people in this world. So I figured I would just do a reading here to look at what's going on in our headspace, you know, our emotional space, and spiritually, you know, and we'll see what plays out here, okay? Let's take some overall messages. Okay, we have here, your path may be bumpy, but this will alter soon. Okay, so this is what I mean. Even during bumpy times or difficult times, things come in and change your situation. And that's exactly what happened to me yesterday, I can assure you. What started off as a bumpy situation turned out to be smooth in the end, right? Let's see what else we need to know. Rocky shore. Oh my goodness. Bumpy ride, uncertain outcome, stay the course. I think we have a theme here. Bumpy and bumpy. I can't get over this. 2 different decks, right? Same message. That's how energy works, everybody. Wow. Okay, let's get another card here. A higher power. No question. No question that what I encountered yesterday was a higher power or meant to be. So, all right, let's take a look at what you may be encountering right now in your headspace. Let's think about, what are we thankful for? What do we need to know in our headspace? Oh, okay, a couple cards dropped out. So some of you may be feeling sad, okay? And the 5 of Cups means you're feeling disappointment or grief. Never an easy thing to go through, of course. But just understand that the 9 of Cups is about manifestation, and what you put out is what you get back. So if you're in that grief energy, you're in that sadness, then you're just going to manifest more of it. So I just want to remind you that you can have it. You can be in this bliss of 9 of Cups. You just have to believe it, and you've got to project that energy out into the universe, right? It's not always rainbows and butterflies. We know that. But we have to make an effort to speak to ourselves kindly, treat ourselves kindly. There's the Devil card, and the Devil card is Capricorn energy. It is all about restrictions, addictions, or codependency. You might be feeling restricted and held back, and that's a normal thing to happen in life. Of course, we're going to have restrictions, but it's so important to make boundaries and to push forward when you need to. And this just reminds you that you have to break the chains. You have to be mentally strong enough to do it, to maintain those boundaries. And here's the thing, the Page of Swords is about learning, being logical, being decisive. Yes, it can be a card of spying or observing if that's something that you're encountering. Of course, I always recommend never to energetically spy or to, hyper focus on a situation or someone else if that's a relationship. Easier said than done, I know. But essentially, the Page of Swords here is about being logical and decisive, and I want you to decide. I want you to decide that you're not going to be held back anymore. I want you to decide that you're going to manifest everything you could ever want. I want you to decide to stop being in your grief or in your disappointment or in your sadness. Okay? So let's talk about the emotional space here. What's going on in the heart space? What do we need to know about the heart space today? Because ultimately, we know the overall message is about a bumpy road, right? A rocky road. That there's a higher power. And, this is my reminder of good luck is bad luck and bad luck is good luck. Sometimes you think something could be so amazing and it turns out to be like, not so great. Or something that's not so great turns out to be something really amazing. Yesterday I was worried, how much is this going to cost me? This is the last thing I need. I just went through the loss of my pet. I have so much happening, and it's like, it just reminded me that there is good that can come out of a bad situation. So don't worry, things have a way of working out exactly the way that they're supposed to. Now in the heart space, Two of Cups is love. Okay, could be a deep soul connection. The Ace of Pentacles, a brand new tangible beginning, new home, new job, new relationship. Do you ever notice that the longest journey is from the head to the heart? Look at the headspace. Sadness, disappointment. Yes, you can have it. You want it. You're thinking about it, but you feel like you can't have it. And you got to learn, and you got to be decisive. It takes strength, right? And there's the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is the need to live your authentic truth. Maybe there's something that's not being said. Maybe you're not saying something. Maybe a person that you're in a relationship with or a family member or a friend is not saying something. This could be a card of deception, but sometimes it's self-deception. It's like this energy of like, can I have this? Can I really have this? Let's see what else we need to know about that Seven of Swords here. The Six of Swords. We want peace. We want peace. We want to move on to calmer waters. This could be a card of travel. I know many of you with Thanksgiving are traveling, but I would just say in your heart space, maybe it's time to reveal how you really feel. Do you want this new beginning? Do you want this love? Do you want peace? If so, you got to take off the mask. And let's look at what's going on spiritually. What do you need to know spiritually? Three of Wands. You're embarking, look at this ship. You're embarking on this journey. It's like saying I'm attracting new things into my life, because we don't chase, we attract, right? So this is all saying you're attracting new things into your life, but you're also not sitting on the sidelines anymore. This is a message to say, don't just sit there. Don't just sit there and wait. Everybody always says, oh, I'm patiently waiting. And you know how I feel about patiently waiting. To me, they're opposites. Patience is living your life, doing whatever you got to go do, trusting the process, Waiting means like when, and I hear it all the time. When, Kelly? When? It's not manifesting. When will things change? They'll change when you surrender and you let go. Nothing happens when you try to force it. Nothing happens when you're trying to hold something so tightly. So essentially, in the spiritual side of things today, you need to make some moves for yourself. Whatever helps your spiritual growth and evolution. And there's the King of Wands. King of Wands is all about passion, forward motion, nurturing, right? Confidence. I always think of the expression, a lion doesn't have to say it's a lion. The King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but that Leo energy is so strong where it's like, you don't have to tell everybody you're the best at something or, try to prove anything to anybody. You just be that energy. People feel energy. They know the energy. You don't have to tell them. So in other words, this is just saying, be confident to embark on this journey because it's going to bring you rewards. No risk, no rewards. And look, see, Queen of Swords, boundaries. Spiritually, you need to make boundaries. You know you do. You know you do. Because you're sitting in this sadness or these restrictions. You can have this. I keep going back to this. You can have this. You can have that 9 of Cups. Ask and you shall receive. But the question is, are you willing to make the boundaries? And I think what's so hard about boundaries is they don't happen overnight. We don't want to hurt people, right? We want to keep the peace. We want to feel like everything is balanced, but it's usually at our own expense. And once you start making small steps towards boundaries, everything changes, okay? And look at this. I just want to make an observation. Not that this has to be a love reading, but you know, you've got King and Queen energy here in the spiritual realm. You know, very important to understand that you want to be, and it's not about gender, by the way, you want to be in that strong energy, that confident energy. And let's see what the other card here is for the spiritual side of things. Hello, it's the 7 of Pentacles. The seed is planted, not going to harvest overnight, but it will in due time. It's a journey, okay? You know, people always say it's not about the destination, it's the journey, it's the process. And I tell people this all the time, especially when it comes to passion projects. I say, you know, we all want to get to the final product or the outcome. You know, we want that love, we want that career, we want whatever, insert blank. But we don't always want to take the time to enjoy the process or to trust the process or to, you know, learn as we go. So it's a very interesting energy, okay? I definitely think we're on our way to really beautiful new things. And let me just take some Power of Surrender cards here just to see what we need to surrender or surrender to with this message. And we have surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Well, what did I just say? Right? What did I just say? Okay, what else do we need to know here? Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward, okay? Absolutely love that. Trust yourself. And I have a feeling that in the next few days, you're going to see a lot of shifts happening. I know it's coming, and I don't know how to describe it to all of you. We do have a full moon that's coming up on the 27th of November, a full moon in Gemini, and Gemini is all about communication. So communication is key right now, and not only that, confidence is key. You have to believe in yourself. I am doing a full moon Zoom on Friday, November 24th. If you'd like to join, you get a recording of the Zoom reading, collective reading that I do, and you will also get a little mini moon reading that gets delivered to you within the next 2 weeks, personalized just for you. So if you'd like to join, the link is in my bio. As always, I appreciate a subscribe, a like, a comment. Thank you very much, and I wish you a wonderful Thanksgiving. But even if you're not celebrating Thanksgiving, I wish you the most amazing day with good people, good food, good energy. Be kind to yourself, and thank you.